Greetings, friends! The city has been revealed for NBA 2K23, and here's what you need to know. The city is much smaller than last year. In fact, it's approximately 30% smaller than the city in NBA 2K22. Another big thing of note is that there's fast travel this time. Yes, there is fast travel in the city in NBA 2K23, so you don't have to worry about hopping on your skateboard and taking all day to get from point A to point B. Those days are gone. So there's going to be subway stations set up around the city, and you'll be able to go to those, and those will take you to your destinations at a much faster rate, and of course, without loading times. You know, it's funny too, because the day before the trailer for the city, I had tweeted out a picture of the legendary Neuschwanstein Castle, saying that the Northside Knights Park should take place inside of a castle. And well, here we are. The centralized location of the city is called the Block, and so the Block is really cool because it's nice and small and compact, and everything is nearby. So whether you're going to Pro-Am or the Rec or Ante Up or Club 2K, everything is right there for you, and it's nice and convenient. The Kobe Bryant and Black Lives Matter courts also return for the city in NBA 2K23, but this time with a new design. So instead of 5 versus 5, it's going to be 3 versus 3 this time on both courts. The affiliation boroughs go crazy this year, so each of the affiliations have their own themed park. So for example, the South City Vipers takes place in like a jungle type of setting, while the Northside Knights Park takes place inside of a castle. The Western Wildcats takes place inside of a canyon-like setting, and then the Beasts of the East, their park takes place in a volcanic kind of environment. So each of these affiliations all have a park that is a reflection of their logo and their name. Probably one of the coolest additions for the city in NBA 2K23 is the theater. And so what the theater is, it allows you to go and play instant matchmaking games. And so there are 4 theaters within the building, and each with their own set of rules. So whether you're playing 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3, there's a little something different in each theater. And with it being instant matchmaking, there's no waiting time or none like that. You can go ahead and jump straight into the action and get to hooping. And so it's also a really good way to go and rep up fast as well. But the most intriguing thing about the theater is that the 4 games will swap out every Friday morning. In fact, they already have the week 1 schedule. So for Theater 1, they're going to have a game called Losers Out. A 2v2 experience where you could come alone or bring a friend with you. Only catch is, as the name implies, the opposing team gets possession after made baskets, so basically like your classic 2 versus 2. Theater 2 will feature a game called Hustle, a 3 versus 3 experience where you could come alone or bring your friends. Hustle features a 12-second shot clock to keep a non-stop lightning pace of play. Theater 3 features a game called Comp, Squads Only, a 3 versus 3 experience where you bring your own crew, sure to be a favorite for the true 2K vet. Soja. Comp modes bring competitive game tuning to the table where only the strongest will survive. Time to sweat. And finally, Theater 4 will feature a game called Rooks, No Squads. A 3 versus 3 experience where squads aren't allowed. No, bad squad, go sit over there. Okay, good squad. A great place to level up your My Player. The only players allowed entrance are those rated 75 and under, so pretty much like the boot camp in previous games. 2K also revealed some of the other game modes that will be in the theater in the future. These include Double or Nothing, earn double XP when you win, losing teams earn 0. In the Bank, shut down your opponent and a point is added to the vault. First team to hit a shot from beyond the arc will collect the current balance. Bring your perimeter defenders here. Pulling weight, every player on the team must contribute towards their offense equally. More on this when the time comes. Interesting. And then finally, Living the Dream. Your My Player will play to their true potential. Attributes and badges are maxed out for that build during this event. There's also an NBA-sized arena in the city as well, and this is a place where you could go and explore the arena and get yourself prepared for your next My Career game. The courtside report says, upon using your players only entrance, you will find yourself in an all-new area for NBA 2K23 that allows you to prepare for your upcoming NBA game, perform a Russell Westbrook-esque fashion walk in front of the waiting media, complete any quest if applicable, and more. After finished games, you will travel through the underbelly of the arena to meet with the press in the press conference room, and more. This dynamic environment seamlessly connects the fabric of the city with your My Career, as the arena grounds the entire experience right into the heart of the city. As your star builds in My Career, take a look at the denizens that inhabit the city. Some will be wearing clothing from your arch rival Shep Owens. Others might be wearing your jersey. One of your many quests in My Career this year will be to win over the city and its inhabitants. With a little sweat, they'll all be wearing your jersey in no time. There's also a new studio in NBA 2K23. Located in the southeast, not far from the Beast Borough, you will find a new studio that has rolled into the city for NBA 2K23. Dreamville Studio. Founded by the Grammy-nominated artist and producer J. Cole, Dreamville Studio is a location your My Player can eventually gain access to, but only if you prove you have what it takes to meet Cole himself. During your journey, you will meet Dreamville artist Boss, who will help you get your footing so you can get recognized by J. Cole. Cole himself is a tremendous basketball player. Befriend him, and he can perhaps help you in your quest to win over the city. The iconic Event Center returns to the city in NBA 2K23, but this time with a brand new look. So the Event Center is really cool this year. Not only will you see new events and fan favorite events, but the design of the building is really neat too, as it will be condensed and small when there's no events going on, really quiet, like it's a sleeping giant. And then when an event goes on, it'll rise up and get bigger, and then you'll start to see fireworks shooting off, and you'll see on a screen what the event is and all that good stuff, and you'll be able to see that from around the entire city. So I think that's a really cool aesthetic that they added for the event center this year. There's also a beautiful looking building in the city that takes you to the Jordan Challenge. Speaking of which, here are the city rewards that you get for completing the Jordan Challenge. A North Carolina Michael Jordan jersey for your My Player, a gold Jumpman necklace for your My Player, and a number 23 emblazoned calf sleeve that provides a 1+ boost to your My Player's dunk rating. Remember those days when you were trying to grind it out for Legend in NBA 2K? Well, those days are back, as the road to Legend returns. So, there are 4 objectives that you need to complete in order to reach Legend, and these objectives are: play 500 games at gold level, score 100,000 points, complete 12 season quests, and earn prizes across 20 events in the city. Any game that you play in the city, the rec, or Pro-Am will all count towards these goals. And finally, seasons return for NBA 2K23, and the Season 1 Level 40 reward is a golf cart. Yes, a golf cart. Golf! The designs are nice, and you and 3 of your homies can go and ride on this golf cart together. Pretty cool. Alright, so there you have it. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Definitely make sure to go and let me know in the comment section below what you think of the city in NBA 2K23. And be sure to go and hit that like and subscribe button, as we'll be doing more NBA 2K content and PGA Tour 2K content as well. You can follow me on Twitter too, at GhostPandaStorm, where I'm not only talking about these games, but I'm talking about gaming in general. So if you are a gamer in general, then definitely make sure to go and follow me on Twitter. Feel free to stop by and say hello. But anyway, thank you again very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace, adios, sayonara. Ghost Panda, out of here.